What's going on, everybody? MVP Collectables back here again today with another statue chat. Sorry for the delay in these. I realize it's been quite a long time since late July. I had my family in town for a lot of the month of August, and I just didn't really get to it in September, unfortunately. This is going to be the first day of October. So we have a lot. We have 105 photos for this statue chat, and I have a special statue chat dedicated solely to the Prime 1 Next Level showcase. I'll be doing that one tomorrow, so come back and check that one out. That one I actually think will be better than this one. But these are going to be the pre-orders. I'm sorry if I keep looking at my phone, but that's where I have all of the notes. So, we'll start off with this Shova statue, is I guess what you call it. It's down here. All these are going to be up for pre-order on Sideshow, Prime 1, and wherever you can find them, pretty much. She's going to be $400. The plan are available for $51.43 a month. The ES is of, like most Sideshow pieces, are going to be to be determined. Arrival September through November 2021. The dimensions, am I have a dimension? Yeah, I do. 18.6 inches tall, 12 inches wide, 10 inches deep. So there you guys go, right there. I think she's good. Again, like most Sideshow females, she's pretty over-sexualized. The statue's not for me, but it is a pretty nice statue, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be 1/5 scale. Some of their 1/4 scale statues are going to be around this size. I have one back there that's that size. It's that joke over my shoulder. But I do believe that this will be a 1/5 scale statue. Moving on, we have the Lando Calrissian hot toy. This is going to be $235. Plans are available, $52.88 a month. January through March 2022 arrival for this bad boy. Sorry here, guys, but I have a sore throat, a little one, so I'm going to be drinking doing it. I know it's a no-no, but I do it all the time, so you and I have to deal with it. Let's move the camera up a little bit. There we go. The Mandalorian PF. Oh, I guess we have these photos. I forgot. I hadn't really gone through them. Here we go. He's nice, you know. They've been coming out with a lot more hot toys. They just came out with a couple actually that I could have added to this, but they came out, I believe, last night. And here we go. Here's gonna be the Mandalorian premium format figure. There's not too many photos of this guy, even though he's up for pre-order. So that's kind of strange. There's only like, I think, like 8 total photos. So I think that's kind of strange, especially since he's up for pre-order right now. He's going to be $630, so pretty hefty price for this piece. Payment plans are available, $70.88 a month. Arrival August through October 2021. Dimensions 20 inches tall, 14.7 inches wide, and 12.8 inches deep for this guy. And there's something, I'm sorry, but that just doesn't look right. Something, I don't know really what it is. Excuse me, there's something that just looks off about that. Moving on. Now this statue I love. I was actually contemplating on picking this one up. I held off for now, just because right now I only have 2 1/10 scale statues on order. But I do really like this statue. Wonder Woman and Young Diana is the name of the statue. $205, so a decent price point. $61.50 available per month. ES is to be determined. Arrival June through August 2021. So about a a little bit like 9 to 10 months from now. Dimensions. Now this is the port that is a little, and you'll see with the photo coming up. 8 inches tall, 4.7 inches wide, 4.7 inches deep. So it's the same thing. But as you guys can see here, she is quite small. I think it's funny how they have him holding it. They always show them holding it with 2 hands when you can easily just cup it with one. But I guess to get it more centered, I guess that's probably why they do that. Okay, now this one just came up for pre-order. I actually put the pictures in and realized he wasn't for pre-order yet, and I had to go back. This is Someone to Believe In. Fine art print, of course, starring Christopher Reeve's Superman, the original movie actor. $95 unframed, $260 framed, ES of 500 on canvas. It's going to be $380 with an ES of 150, and arrival October through November of 2020. So there we go. Pretty nice. Something that I think is funny, and I'm gonna talk about this just a little bit. I finally decided to bite the bullet, and I bought 3 art prints. One of them you can actually see behind my Brainiac statue there. I will move the camera right now just to show you guys my others. I got her on Monday. So that's going to be the pre-battle version of the Red Sonja fine art print. And my favorite art print is going to be over in that corner. That's going to be the Absolute Justice fine art print by Sideshow. I got all 3 of those within a 2-week time span. I got the Excelsior one first, followed by the Absolute Justice, followed by her. I was going to get one. I won't get into it. I'm still super mad at Sideshow about their original 7, and that it literally, guys, would have cost me $890 to get that art print. I'm sorry. I'm not, like, that's absurd. Like, that's more than my New 52 Superman with shipping. Less than Batman, because Batman was like a pretty hefty shipping. But that's true. It's amazing, but don't. And I'm still so mad about that. I won't go off now, but I did. Hold on a second. Wow, I just realized I didn't get any info for her, guys. Wow. Well, that's my bad. She's available. She's going to be 1/5 scale. She's going to be part of that new line. Over-sexualized. She's the something. Oh my God. I'm terribly sorry. She's something bounty hunter. Cosmic bounty hunter or something like that. She's cool. I actually thought about getting into this line, and then I'm like, do I want to get these 3 statues, or do I want to get the Wonder Woman Injustice statue by Prime 1? I decided on the Wonder Woman statue by Prime 1. But that's not to say she's not cool, and she definitely should do well. And here, of course, is the line that everything comes with. I thought about her more than these. I would definitely get her before I get these other 2. I would mostly get her to pair with my Red Sonja, even though she's pretty smaller than that Red Sonja is, because she's 1/5 scale. But still, she would have paired pretty well. But there we go. Next up, now these are going to be the XM pieces. These can get, I'm going to throw a lot of information at you guys about these 2 statues. So there's basically 2 two different versions of two statues. So there's going to be four different versions of these of this statue and then of a Batman statue. So we'll get started here. This is going to be the Joker Orchi, I'm probably saying that wrong, version A. And the information on him, I'll do the information before I get into the pictures. Information on him. $1,350. The prestige price on him, so those are people that like do a monthly subscription or something. I don't really know how that works. I've actually never ordered a statue by XM. I've wanted to because I feel that unboxing shit would be incredible, but I haven't. The prestige edition will be $1,215. So you have to pay a deposit, and that deposit will be $400. He's going to be 20 inches tall, have an ES of 499. So I'm a little bit, I don't understand the height. 20 inches tall? That's really short. Like, looking there, that looks a lot more than 20 inches tall. But it is, and of course you have to do the math. You have to do the height 64, so that comes out to 20 inches tall. So, I'm sorry, $1,300 for a 20-inch statue? To his head, guys, is 30 inches. To her head is about 23-ish. No, actually, it's about 21. I think it's about 21. Those two, that Batman is 19 and a half. So that's how tall he is. To me, that seems crazy expensive. Yes, sure, it's XM and they do crazy shit, but still. Sorry, height, ES 499. Arrival, this is something that bugged me. I could not find it. I took these off of their actual website and I could not find the Arrival. I scoured it like crazy. I couldn't find Arrival on any of these. So, it is what it is, but here's going to be a swap out head that you get. Overall, I do like this statue. I just think $1,300, and it's going to be about $2,000 to get him to the U.S. Because shipping, it says on their website, it's going to be $650. So it's going to be, and then plus import fees, it's going to be about $2,000. And $2,000, whatever, I won't get into it, but. So here's everything that comes with the version A. You get a swap out hand that's going down, as well as you get the additional portrait. Okay, now this is going to be version B, and version B is going to be $1,499. A deposit of $400. They do not have a prestige price for this guy. The ES is going to be a lot higher, 1,388. You gotta love their random numbers and all their 8s. I don't know why that is, but I would love to know. Because a lot of things are 88s or 38s or something. Worldwide availability. Now that's important because sometimes XM doesn't sell certain statues in the United States. They can't. Apparently they can sell the Samurai line in the United States as well as its 1/4 scale. Excuse me. There you go, Joker licking the sword. There's a different swap out. His sword holding it back. This is everything you get with this version. You get 3 different right hands, or 4 different. Looks like, oh yeah, 4 different, because this one, yeah, additional, so 4 different right arms. You then get 3 different faces. You get the one with the helmet, where looks like he's laughing and his tongue sticking out. You get the one with this weird mask, and then you get the long hair, straight smile. Overall, I like the statue. I like the detail. I wish that they would have maybe mixed up the coloring here to have it be not just one shade of coloring. But that's just me. Moving on, we get into the same thing, but Batman. There's two different versions of Batman, so hang in there with me. This is going to be $1,399. The prestige price is going to be $1,259. 59.10, sorry. ES $499, so the same as the version A of that Joker. Again, somehow, and I don't know if my calculations are wrong, guys, because they could be. They could be, because I did the calculations, and this, I'm going over the height. I'm going to the calculations, and this just 16 inches tall. There is no, I mean, I just don't see, I just don't, I wouldn't get it. I just don't get how that could possibly be 16 inches tall. But maybe I'm doing something wrong or something, but Arrival, again, I don't know, a while. But overall, I love this. I mean, this statue's awesome. Just look at that. I mean, just look at that. Crazy. Two different mouth plates or portraits. So here's everything that comes with version A. A swap out portrait. A hand holding the grapple gun out. A additional chest plate switch out. And then him holding the Batarang. So basically, two different sets of arms, a different portrait, and a swap out chest plate, as well as the light up. The bat signal does light up, and I do have a photo of that. And it apparently it rotates. So that's sweet. I didn't even realize that, but 360-degree rotatable base. So that's really cool. Here's going to be the version B. Version B is going to be $1,699 with an ES of course, 1,388, which is a lot for XM to do that amount of statues. I mean, these are going to sell pretty quickly, but normally they keep them under 1,000. But sometimes they keep them really low. Like, here's an ES of 150. Maybe, no, he's 150. The other version, I think, is 200. I think that's what it is. The lowest ES I've ever seen is for the what the Hawkman where his wings are out. I forget what it's called. There's it's that version, and that's an ES of 40, which is insane. But okay, now you can get the, okay, sorry, I forgot to go over these pictures here. Really cool though. And then here's everything you get with them. 3 different portraits, 2 different or 3 different right arm switch outs, one with him holding the sword. Let's see if I, right here. Okay, so that's that one. So you guys can see here. I just don't see how that's 16 inches tall. I mean that it's got to be wrong. And this is an XM exclusive, by the way, guys. So I don't really know what that means. I'm pretty sure that you can only buy this version through the XM store. Because I went to Spec Fiction to look if you can buy these there to see if what other information I can get. It wasn't there. So, but 2 different swap out, or 2 additional. So there, and then of course you get 2 left arms. Okay, now here's the set. So they do sell it in a set, version Bs. So if you buy them in a set, you can only get the more expensive versions. This is going to be $3,000, so you can get both of them for $3,000. The deposit's going to be $800, and the ES will be, they don't have an ES for the set. It's so like the 1,388, these are included in that, if that makes sense. So there's not a separate ES for the set. The set's included in these separate ESs. I'm pretty sure that I explained that correctly. Next up, so that'll be it for the XM section. Next up, we have 5 different Prime 1 Studios statues. This is going to be Jin. He's from Tekken 7. Jin Kazama. I know I'm butchering that, guys. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say his first name. I'm terrible with names. I'm putrid with names, so. But he's cool. You know, he's from I believe it's an. Tekken is a video game. I'm 90% sure it's a video game. Yeah, Entertainment Co. So it's a video game. Whew. It's either a video game or an anime. It might be both, but he's pretty cool. He comes in 2 different versions, deluxe and regular, like most Prime 1 pieces do. This version is going to be $7.99. The DX version, deluxe version, is going to be $1,099. The deposit on the regular is going to be $79. The deposit on the exclusive is going to be $109. The dimensions: 25.4 inches tall. Here's going to be with the first. I'll leave it here. This is going to be the regular version, everything it comes with. The width is going to be 17.4. The depth is going to be 17.5. The ES is going to be to be determined. And we are going to have November 21 through February 2022 as arrival for this piece. Now, here's going to be the deluxe version, or the ultimate version is what I guess they call this. They call different lines different things. For certain lines, it's deluxe. For certain lines, it's exclusive. For other lines, I'm pretty sure for anime and for some video games, it's ultimate. But here it is. Comes with clearly a different chest or abdomen section. He also comes with, I'm pretty sure, a different head. Well, he has to, yeah, because it's a different thing. So here we go. Yep, as you guys can see, and it comes with a stand for the swap out, which is pretty cool. So really cool piece. Swap out ports, as you guys can see there, his arm, he does have a hand, or he does have a swap out arm. You know, that one's like this, and one you can clearly tell is like that right here. So that's pretty dang cool, I would say. Again, not for me, definitely not for me, but kudos to you if you collect and love this line. Next up, the Lord of the Rings Schnizzle. I realized after I had done this, after I had finished this, guys, I actually hadn't included Aragorn yet. I'm just not going to. I was just so exhausted when I was done with this, so he's not coming. I do apologize. But this guy clearly is in my statue ship. Uruk-hai Berserker, from my favorite trilogy of movies, the Lord of the Rings is, in my opinion, it's the greatest trilogy of all time. The Lord of the Rings extended editions, it's just the greatest. It is. Oh my god. And I would love to collect this line. The number one line I wish I could collect that I'm not gonna ever collect, or okay, never say never, is the Witcher 1/4 scale stuff by Prime 1. That would just be, I mean, it's my favorite, whatever. I'll go off a little bit here. The Witcher 3 is my favorite video game of all time. I'm actually just finishing it now for the 4th time, and anyone who's played that game will tell you, finishing that game, this is my 2nd time beating it. Like, I've done everything, and anyone who's played that can tell you that's a hard thing to do. So I've played it for, I think, 35 days or something insane like that. But focusing back on this, This is going to be the Berserker. It comes in two different versions. The regular is going to be $8.99. The deluxe is going to be $1,099. The non-refundable deposit is going to be $89. And I realized I did not get a one for the deluxe non-refundable deposit. I apologize for that. Here's everything that comes with the regular version of this beast. The dimensions: 36.6 inches tall, width 19 inches tall, or 19 inches, depth 19.4 inches. Arrival December 2021 through March 2022. Normally, for all Prime 1 pieces, they don't get wrong. They're all exceptions. It'll normally be towards the tail end of those months that I just said. He was like 5 months early, so he's the exception. Lobo is like a year and a half late. Don't even get me started. Oh God, don't even get me started on Lobo. He's supposed to come out soon. September through December. Right. Even if he does come out, it's still going to take him 2.5 months to get to me, but I just need him to ship. The minute they have in-hand pictures, my life will, it'll be the greatest day ever. That's my grail statue. This will be the deluxe. As you guys can clearly see here, it comes with a swap out head. Okay, why is that like that? Because, okay, this is kind of confusing here, guys. I'm just noticing this now. This is the deluxe head, but some reason the deluxe thing is over here. It should be over here. I don't know if that's a mistake or if they just decided, but that's kind of weird. He comes with multiple, comes with a different head, different right arm holding the elven head. He comes with this. You guys can see those two things. And he's a beast. I would get him. This would be the one I would get. The last one I would get in the line. I would rather get the guy with the bow, who I'm forgetting his fucking name, and I do apologize. I should know it, being such a fan of the movies as I am. And here's everything. Oop, and I just realized that I'll move that there, so you guys can see the deluxe. But that's a fucking statue. They also just announced Legolas will be coming out. That was part of the thing I will be talking about tomorrow, the Prime 1 Studios thingamabob. Next up, we have 3 more statues for you guys before I will sign off today. This is going to be Zatanna. This is a statue that was teased years ago. It was teased on a statue forum. They had the sculpt, the digital sculpt done, and it just didn't come out, and here we go. There are 2 different versions of her. This will be the regular version. The regular version, $1,099. She will be 1/3 scale, by the way. The DX will be $1,499. The non-refundable deposit for the first one will be $109. For the deluxe, it will be $150. A non-refundable deposit for something that's $1,000 would be, well, it's about 1/10, so it'd be like over 10 grand, I would assume. Which I haven't seen. I don't know if I've ever seen a statue. I've seen a statue be 9 and be like 8.9, be like $8,900, but those are life size. I don't know if I've ever seen a statue that's 10 grand. I don't think I have. Maybe, I mean, I'd assume that they make them. But ES to be determined. The dimensions on the regular, 27.4 inches tall. The depth is going to be width 12, 9.9 inches deep. For the exclusive, or the DX height, 33.2 inches tall. Width 23, depth 16. Arrival December 21 through March 2022. And this, of course, can be the regular. Comes with just this normal base. Looks very similar to the Sideshow base that they did for the Sideshow Sideshow PF, which I have, and I love that. I love that stuff. Very underrated statue. But the lights on the Sideshow one are pretty cheap. Those are actually much better lights. Here's it from behind. I'm not the biggest fan of the rabbit. It's strange that it's purple. Here's everything it comes with. It comes with two different heads, as you guys can see here. One regular one where she's smirking a little bit more, as well as winking. And swap out hands. One with she's holding the cords, one with the rabbit. Here's going to be the deluxe. And the deluxe, as you guys can clearly tell, comes with a much bigger base. That's why it went from width being 12 to 23. So literally an 11-inch difference. Crazy. This one comes, of course, with a different head. It says deluxe down there. You guys just can't see it because of my window. But I am not the biggest fan of this head. Geo from Red Titan, I watched the chat, and he said he's like, is she gonna put the hat on? Like, they really should tweak that, because I mean, you can tell that she's purposely doesn't have it all the way on. It's more back, but it looks off. They really should have it more forward and more on her head, but I still like it. I still really like the statue. And again, oh, sorry about that. Again, comes with a different hand. Here's just a picture of her torso and everything that it comes with. And what's kind of neat is that the curtains do open, so you can actually open them, which is pretty cool. Open and then close them, or do whatever you want. I did hear a lot of people were quite happy that there is a different version without the big base. I wouldn't be surprised if the DX on this statue has a lot lower ES, because a lot of people probably won't go for that base. Now, this is something that I wasn't even going to put in, because this is actually a spoiler from the event that Prime 1 did. This is going to be the 8-year anniversary of Transformers Dark of the Moon, which wasn't a very good movie. It was exciting. It was a pretty decent movie to see in the theater, just because I'm pretty sure I saw that in IMAX when it first came out 8 years ago. And yeah, because it came out in 2012. And that was a fun experience, because the movie's just crazy. But overall, the movie's not very good. But this, of course, is Megatron, and this is taken from the scene where he's out in the desert and he's broken down and he's like this, just like wimp. That's a big issue I have in that movie. Is in the first movie he beats Optimus Prime one-on-one, and then in this movie, after he gets injured by Optimus Prime, but still, he's like this biggest wimp. It's just like, what? But here you guys go. Pretty sick. $2,399. The exclusive version is going to be $2,499. Again, always Transformers are always hover around the $2,000 versions price point. The non-refundable deposit, $239 compared to $250. So again, 10%. ES to be determined. Dimensions. This is with the gun lowered. So I'll show you guys what this means. 31 inches tall. So like this one I believe is 31 inches tall. 27.4 inches wide. Crazy. Well, that's just because their bases are fucking insane. Depth 27 with gun raised up. 36 inches tall, 28 inches wide, 27 inches deep. Arrival December 2021 through March 2021. And that's the thing. All of these statues that are now coming out are saying that time frame. Some will hit it. A lot of them won't. At least that's my opinion. Here's a look from behind. Look at the gun strapped to his back. Here's going to be the strap out ports. They're just these little things that fix him that actually were in the movie. It looks like they just... I wonder if they're magnetic. They could be. I wonder if like I would assume his entire body isn't magnetic, so you can't put him wherever you want. But it would be kind of cool if they were magnetic. Here you go. Here's the cloak on or off and on. I would probably go with on. Strangely as that seems. Here's going to be the different swap out ports. The gun raised, like I mentioned, this is the one that'll be 36. Gun down without a gun. Here's going to be the exclusive. And this will be the last picture I have for this Optimus Prime. The exclusive comes with these two little guys that sit on these extra little bases. And I'm sorry, I don't know why it's $100 for those guys. The LED shows his eyes do light up. It would be actually kind of cool to not have his eyes light up. It actually looks kind of badass that way. But I know a lot. I know several. Well, I mean, I don't know them. I know of them. You know, YouTube personalities that do collect this line. I would imagine that Extreme Collectables will be picking up this guy. Shout out to him. He's awesome. That's what she said. Sorry, anyone who watches him will know what that means. He does that all the time. I guess I can't really do it without actually having a reason to do it, but whatever. Okay, cool statue. Big, expensive, incredibly expensive to ship, but, you know, we all have our things, right, that we collect. I collect DC shit, and I guess Red Sonja, and him and Thanos Hot Toys. So there you go. Nope. Moving on, we get into the last statue, and you'll know what this means in a second, of this chat. This is going to be the Wonder Woman Injustice 2 statue, which I mentioned earlier in the video. And why I did this is because this statue is going to have three different versions. The regular, the deluxe, and the limited edition. Okay? 3 different versions of this statue. Now, I am going to go over right now what this is. Okay. So, $7.99 for the regular, $9.99 for the deluxe and the limited edition. Non-refundable deposit, $79.99. ES on all, ES on 2, to be determined. Now, I made a mistake and I didn't write down which version had an ES. I'm pretty sure it's either I'm pretty sure it's the limited edition. I'm pretty positive it's the limited edition. Has an ES of 500. Hopefully there's a video that says that, or a picture. I don't think there is, unfortunately. The dimensions, 20 inches. This is going to be 1/4 scale. 20 inches, 16 inches wide, 14 inches deep. Arrival November 21 through February 2022. I really love this statue. I ordered this statue, and the night I ordered this statue, I I was literally moments away from buying the Superman to pair with her, to pair with my Brainiac. I decided against it, and good thing I did, because I'm probably going to be getting another statue that I will talk about in my next chat instead of that Superman, and I'm glad that I actually didn't get him, because my room is incredibly, room and budget, they're both pretty sparse at the moment. But this, we will start, of course, with this is going to be the regular LED. The fire does light up. This is everything that comes with the regular edition. Again, comes with pants, comes with one shield, one sword, one face, and but guys, that face is insane. Like, that is, and these are the faces, these are the statues that Prime 1 does really well on. There's certain lines like that Prime 1 doesn't do so well on. New 52 later batches. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm still mad about that Wonder Woman. Just bugged me. But I can put that away now. Oh, I guess I realized. Oh, I guess this is gonna be the deluxe. I guess I just started it with. Yeah. Okay. So now this will be the deluxe. Comes with a angry portrait. Clearly, as you guys can see, a swap out shield. This will be the one that comes in the regular edition, and then this will be part of the deluxe version. As I previously mentioned, I did order her already, and I'll get into that in just a second. She comes with 3 heads. The regular, and then these 2 will be part of the deluxe. The angry, which I probably won't display very often, and then this open mouth, and this open mouth one is probably going to be the one I display with the most. But as you guys can see here, just awesome. You know, like, just an awesome statue. Big? No, only 20 inches tall. But finally we get into the limited edition, and this is going to be the one that I ordered. This, of course, as you guys can clearly tell, does not have pants. I'm sorry, that sounded kind of bad. She's wearing a skirt. And this one for me is where it's at. It's just, I just love this statue. Clearly, here's going to be the different faces: the angry, the mouth opened, the regular. And as you guys can also tell, she has 3 different versions of her helmet. This one has her helmet go down. Why I like this one is because it doesn't have anything on her cheeks. It's just her normal tiara. I know I can't really pronounce that correctly. And then this one has her full. So I really love that they went for different. Each face looks quite different, actually. Even though these 2 look like her facial expressions quite similar, but it's different in the piece that goes down. And as you guys can see here, this sword is her regular, and then the deluxe comes with a different sword option. It's meant to go with this shield, so you know they're supposed to be swapped up together. But something that I also think is overlooked is that you don't need to even display it with the sword and the shield. You can display her with her lasso, which one of the first photos I showed you, she's holding the lasso. So this will be the final photo of this statue, chat, guys. This is going to be, of course, the Wonder Woman Injustice 2 limited edition. Awesome, awesome statue. Why did I get her? I went back and forth. I finally decided to bite the bullet, and now I'm happy that I did. I did order her directly from Prime 1, and she is awesome. So I'm really looking forward to her to ship in a while. I should have three more statues coming before she does. Now I will talk about just a couple minutes about my statue, what's going on. I just got the art prints in, as you guys saw. I have nothing coming in too soon. I received an email last night saying that my payment plan will now be for the store file is now slated to happen in November. This is very odd for me because the production photos are online and the unboxing of her is online, and sometimes the statue ships before they even get to the unboxing. So I think it's very. I was actually shocked. I would have guaranteed she would have shipped this month with what they've done. Apparently they haven't. What I did do is I actually ended up just transitioning her to a single payment. I had one payment left on my payment plan because she was delayed. Because normally sometimes they will actually give priority to those that have it on single payment. That's happened to me a couple times. But I'm waiting for her. She's my next statue that should be coming in. I'm also waiting on the child, which should be coming in before the end of the year. Both of those are through Sideshow. I consider the child a statue, even though he's not like a big, he's not like a statue. Some people consider him to be. I don't. And then, of course, I'm waiting for Lola. The deluxe, coming from Prime 1. Shipping is going to be insane. He comes with the swap-out gun with the Prime 1 store exclusive. It'll be the most insane thing ever. But then again, I have her. I did purchase her. I will talk about a couple other statues in my next statue chat, because I'm probably going to order a couple more statues. Don't tell my family that, but I probably will. But guys, that will do it for this statue chat. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that good shit. And even though they suck this year so far, I'm still going to say it. Skol Vikings, and bye-bye.